Hey, what's up, AJT Jungle Traders? It is time for our nightly scan. I'm going to be posting this on YouTube as well starting today. So it'll be on Twitter and YouTube. First one we're going to look at is our 52-week low day trade scan. We looked at UNH last night. This was a rest day. Obviously, it only moved 26 cents. It's got a $9.33 ATR, so definitely a rest day here. If we can take out the 5-day moving average and push up, we've got the top of this channel to as a good target, and then from there we're getting into the gap. Now we do have this level right here that's pretty up through here. It looks pretty tight, but this gap took all of this out. So it's not going to be as strong as it normally is, but it'll be good targets for us, good profit targets for us. So UNH, I'm looking to see if it doesn't gap over the 5-day, it's probably coming back in, and we're going to likely test the 52-week low. But I want to see it gap up. I'd rather have this long than short, but we just have to wait and see what the market gives us tomorrow. No, I don't look at option scans right now because I don't want it to affect my decision making tomorrow. I don't want to sit here and expect the stock to go one way because it's stacked heavy in puts or calls. I want to look at the chart and have a good idea of what I'm looking at, and then I'll look at option flow and we can go from there. So AMAT, you can see we pulled back a little bit, not quite to support yet. So tomorrow, if we get a pullback, we'll look to see if we get a pullback to support. If we do, there's no trade on this tomorrow, but we can look at this as after it does bounce for another move up. Now, as long as the market is kind of farting around like it is, not really going anywhere, not really taking out the highs, the worse it is for the bulls. Now, the bulls, if they're going to take this up, they need to grab it and go pretty quick. But the longer they have trouble, the more likely we're going to start to pull back, and you'll start to see a rollover. We just haven't figured out what to do since that big rollover Thursday. Just looks like the market's kind of got a big question mark over its head. But CAT, I'm actually still in this. I'm gonna add to this if it does bounce tomorrow. If we lose the 5-day here, I'm done with it. It's all over for this. So that's the idea on CAT. Meta had a sell-off day. We did trade this today, but I stopped at break even. I did not like the way the price action was going, and I just bailed out of it at break even. Eventually it did sell off, but I was gone. I was done looking at this market for the day. There were some good moves out, like Nvidia. Short was great. If you got the early move on Tesla, that was great. But other than that, once that happened, it was done. Netflix was kind of a pullback day. This looked just like Cat's chart, to be honest with you. So if it pulls back tomorrow to test support, I don't want it short. This isn't the window of opportunity I want. I would love to see it, gap up and run higher, but we just have to wait and see. Like I said, the longer the market sits around and does this to these stocks, the worse it's going to be. And I skipped Microsoft. Microsoft was a rest day too. So we don't know if Microsoft takes off and makes this run up. It's going to look good. Tomorrow we'll look and see what's on deck for options. But we'll see. Not going to look at it till in the morning. But that wraps it up for us today on our scan. Tomorrow morning, these are the ones that we're going to look at first, and then we'll get into the rest of our Sexy Six and see what kind of opportunities we have. We've only got a couple more weeks to deal with this until earnings kicks off. So just be patient. The money is going to come to us. We just have to be patient and, trade without any expectation and accept what the market gives us. So we'll talk to you in the morning. We'll see you bright and early.